Hello guys and welcome back to SimpleRockets 2 on the PC this time, and today we are going back to the moon base. So I thought today we'd just check out, well, our astronauts haven't got a place to stay, so we're going to put a little place to stay and hopefully send a little rover for them to rove around on as well. And as well, I hopefully want to get myself, which has been stuck on the refueling station above the moon surface for quite a few weeks now. Hopefully we can get him back home safe and sound. So, where... did we have anything else? We didn't, did we? That is all we had, just the lights, solar station and this first lander. So we want to create some sort of habitation bay here. I just wanted to load into the moon base just so it gets loaded, because last time obviously we got there and everything exploded. So this video is basically just going to be us building the habitation module, and then in the next one we'll be flying it to the moon, hopefully. So if you haven't already, then please do leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. And remember, I don't have a schedule, and before everyone asks, I don't know when Astronauts is coming to mobile. So many people ask, and so many people get exactly the same answer. No one knows. Right, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to make this flat. I am going to turn it into a square. Turn it into a square, hopefully. Turn it into a square. Right, and we want to make this bigger, but I want to make it more of a rectangle. So what I'll do here, so I'll bring this into that. Bring that one in, so it's square. Roughly, I want to make this flat, as square as possible. There we go, and we'll bring that side in as well, so it's nice and square. There we go, we've got a nice little rectangle there, and hopefully that'll be right in the center is what I'm hoping. So this is going to be our flat little platform that we're going to build off, and what we want to put in this is some battery. We'll just keep this as a battery. How does that change the weight? It should be fine. We'll put about half of it in. I don't think that matters actually. Does it? Right, that'll be fine. What I want to have on the top, I kind of want it to be the rover bay on the top. So what I want on the top here, I want to have some sort of rover bay. So I'm going to bring that there. I want to... oh no, what have I done? Undo that. What I want to make this smaller, because we're going to make some sort of rotating ramp. So what I'm going to do first, I think what I'll do first is add the basic structure of how this is going to be. I don't want this to be square. I don't want it to be square. I want this bit to be circled. So we'll turn off auto resize, put that there. We're going to make it about, how big's the astronaut? I want to make it quite a bit bigger than the astronaut. Put him there for scale. Yeah, that's fine. So we want to, at the moment all I want to do is, I'll just keep it at 1 for now. One of these, just so we get a basic height for how it's gonna behave. Right, and then we want to work on this ramp. So Once a rotating joint, wherever that is again. I forget where everything is here. There we go. Rotating joint. Want this to kind of be in the center. I want it to be at that. Oh, it's moved the middle, hasn't it? Actually, hang on. That is more square now. Right, great. So we don't want this to resize, but we want this to be fatter so it doesn't tip over while we're testing. Because I just want that lip to put the hinge on. I want the hinge to go on this lip here. And that gets it halfway through as well. Gets it right in the middle. So then I want to add that on there. If at all possible. There we go. And then we'll get another one. Get another one on here. Like so, and then another ramp here. These are so finicky, these connection points. Really so finicky. Right, we'll see how that looks. We'll see how that looks now. With that on there. Hopefully they just won't be dead flat. There we go. That is going to be too steep of an angle. I think we're going to need another one. Like so. And then we're going to fold all these in on themselves so it just literally unfolds out. Hopefully that is the plan. Now that should be enough if we test that. Oops. Oh, that is very finicky. Hopefully that is going to be... Hopefully it won't be steep enough that it's going to cause problems. What happens when I pull this all the way in? Turns into a square. That's pretty convenient, actually. That is convenient. And then put it all the way in. Oh, Jesus Christ. That scared us so much then. But at least we know it should work. Let's get a little rover. A little rover going. We'll save this as Moon Beasts Hub. Then we'll get a new airplane, but what we want is a command chip. Oh, we haven't set this as primary. I wish it would just start with a command chip. Life would be easier. Right, I think we'll just... Should we just use structural panels here? I think that might be easiest way to do it. If we just pull these out like so. And then get this on the other side. Or on that side, that'll do. Like so. Don't want it too wide. That'll do. And then we want a bit of Why will that not... That's connected on that side, isn't it? Is that connected on the wrong side, is it? Let's just connect this like so, then connect that to the back like so. So at least we can connect something to the front. But anyway, that'll do for now, just so we can get this basic setup ready to go. These won't connect to a structural panel, will they? Right, let's get rid of that actually. Should we make a circle rover? That might be pretty cool. That might actually be a cool idea. If we make it circle and then add like kind of a square base to it. If we make this square, that one's square, and then we'll move this up inside. I don't want this to be that big, so I want to actually make it smaller. 119. I'll just uniform it like so. So we'll move this up, back a little, and then we're going to have the wheels connect to this like so, but we want them to be further out. So I think we'll add some little blocks here. They're connected, aren't they? And hopefully will this... No, if we just mirror it. Yeah, we'll mirror it. Get the wheels on. Put a block on that side, mirror that side. Put the blocks on there. Right, and we want these to be the turning wheels. Turning angle. Direction, want them to be reverse. They're turning in the wrong direction. How do we get them to change which direction they're moving? That's pretty cool how they're animated now. That was never around, was it? So why are they turning weird like that? Ah, that's it. There we go. That is much better. I want them to turn about 30 degrees, that'll do. We're going to make this one huge battery, I think. Oof, that is heavy then. That makes this really heavy. Let's not make it a battery. We'll have it as no fuel. And we'll just put a little battery on the front. Like so. Like that. And at the back. Like that to keep the weight right. And we'll give this a little test. See how well it drives and stuff. So it drives with the throttle. That's fine. It's pretty good at turning. And it doesn't feel like it's going to tip over. For full throttle it, will it tip over? No, it's quite weird down actually. If we can fill this with a little bit of fuel to keep the weight kind of centre, that'll be great. Yeah, it doesn't... Oh! Pressing the brakes is pretty... is pretty bad. But what I think we'll do as well, if we can, let's get a command pod on here. Let's get command pods like so. So hopefully astronauts can get in and out of this thing. So if I chuck them inside like that, and I put an astronaut in each one, I want to turn off brake symmetry, no, cancel. It's because they're on that block, that's the issue. But if we just give that a try a second, see if I've got them the right direction to have an astronaut come out. So EVA, oh, did roll out a little bit. Oh, let's get out of that. Enter. EVA. Enter. EVA. That is good. At least we know they're going to be able to get in and out of this. So I think what we'll do is we'll get them on each end so it carries a lot of crew. Or we'll just leave it on the one end, I think. We'll just leave them on the front end. We'll have a little structure panel at the front as kind of like a window. Get it up like that and adjust it. Make it like a visor. Like so. And then we'll have it coming out like that. We'll make it a different colour, obviously. We want that colour to be metallic. And detail 0, smoothness, because we want it to be very smooth, because obviously it's a window. It's meant to be a window. We'll paint the rest later, but for now that is the Rover. Not finished, obviously. Let's get some solar panels on the sides. No, I don't want it to be wide. I want it to be quite simple like that. And we'll get mirror on. Get them all over the sides. Like so. There we go. Oops, what have I just done? There we go. Anyway, oh, we need to make these all mirror as well. Like that. Great stuff. We also want, what do we want on this? We want some lights, I think. Some headlights would be great. So if we make these mirror as well. Get some headlights. Make these rotation down a little bit. Don't want them to extend. Angle. Make them quite big. And quite good range as well. That'd be nice. make them circular, and we are going to colour them with kind of a orangey, kind of an orangey colour. See what that looks like? That is cool. Right, and then we'll duplicate them. No, we don't want light in the back. We'll just put some beacons on the back. Like so. And we'll colour them red. Make them quite intense. We'll just have them steady. We'll make these action group 1. Action group 1. Cool. I think we also want like a we want to put a docking port down here just in case we need it for something else. And then I'm thinking maybe like a drilling arm or something like that would be cool. Or if we had a way to lift it off the ground. If I had a way of lifting it off the ground. I think actually we don't need any rotators. What we'll do, we'll put these on all 4 corners. All 4 corners of the thing, and then we'll move them up. And then we'll move them up. We'll change the action group to 2. And then we'll move them up quite a bit so they're not touching as of yet. One 92. Let's do this 92. There we go. So if we try that, put the lights on, nice. And then action group 2. Put our slider up. Probably is a bit far. We don't have to slide them up as far as we want. We can literally just put them like that, and it's going to hold it steady off the ground. So that is nice. That is always going to be nice. There we go. Action group 1 and drive around. Awesome stuff. Tap the brakes a little. There we go. We've got our nice little weird looking Rover here. That will attach to the we'll attach it to the new module, the hub module. So we're going to paint this as well. We obviously want this to be metallic, a little bit of mission details. We want the details to be quite high because that would look cool. Smoothness, make it quite smooth, and then we'll make the blue the gold colour, quite a dark colour, I think, metallic. Smoothness, yes. Full smoothness on that one. That'll be awesome. We'll get the details shown as well. And there we go. There's our little rover. Moon base rover. And we'll also, I'll tell you what we'll do. If we can grab this whole thing, hopefully. Subassembly rover base. There we go. Right. Then we'll go back to our Moonbase hub. And put on a little interstage here. I want that. Do we need a little? Yeah, we need a little fuel tank first. Nice, very thin. And then stick that on. No, we don't want it to change size. Keep forgetting to turn off that auto resize. Auto resize. Right, now that'll fit on nice and thin. Add in our rover. Rover base. I want to make this a little bit taller. Try and hopefully add this to it. God, this is so difficult to do. Come on. Come on. Connect. Why won't that connect to there? How about we add an interstage onto this? No? It'll connect at the front there for some unknown reason. But it won't connect. Ah! No, that's just at the front again. Okay, that is definitely weird, the way that works. How can we get that to connect? Hang on, if we go back to the rover itself and we put a little docking port on. Is that right bang in the centre? Let's have a look. See if that's in the centre. Centre of mass indicator. We'll move this. There we go. We'll save that. And then what we'll do is group all of it, create subassembly rover base. Then all we have to do is load the other base. And now if we add a docking port to the top, I will need to add that fuel tank. There we go. Put in that fuel tank. Put in the docking port. For some reason it's snapping underneath. There we go. And then we'll add the sub-assembly of the Rover. The docking port should... I don't think that's not going to work, is it? We need to put in an interstage instead. It just won't. I mean, it's snapping to the side, the middle of that. But it won't snap to the other stuff. Why won't it snap to the middle of here? How about we put in a little block like that, which then has a docking port on. Like so, which then connects that. There we go. And then rotate it that way. But we want this, we want the wheels to be touching the actual panel, otherwise it won't move off. Let's have a go. So if we undock, we want this to move. Oh. Right. We should have kept it docked while we moved the ramp. Oh. Funny times. Right, let's move the ramp slowly first. Right, the ramp is moved. And then what we'll do is we'll uncouple that. Why is it not wanting to move? Ah, right. We didn't act fast enough on that. Okay. We went to the wrong target, obviously. It's going to be a pain with them command pods getting in the way. So if we just... hang on. Activate number 2. No. Right, that is that. I want to activate this command chip to be our control point. If I can access it, take control of there. That is what I want to see. Undock, and then nothing. Right. Ah, it's not acting like this structural this fuel tank is anything to do with physics. I think that's the problem. Okay. Okay, if we take that off, put that back on actually, and then we'll get a structural panel. Is this a structural panel? No, that was a fuel tank as well. Get a structural panel here. Right. Ah, right, okay, that's auto-sized there to that. That goes on there like that. Let's see if now this understands it's something it can drive on. Oh, but it's too high now, isn't it? Let's take control anyway. See what we can do here. It's trying. It's trying. It's definitely trying. Let's try flicking it a little bit. Let's just flick it off. Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. Right. I think there's going to have to be a new plan here. New plan of action. This is not going to exist. Oh, I forgot to move the box. Again. The structural little cube. Let's undo that. Right, we're going to move this box down so it touches the ground. There we go. And then I've got a new idea of how this is going to work. Why does it just slide off? I don't understand why it just slides off. Why does it not act like physics is a thing on these panels? There we go. I mean, it's away. But it takes some time to get off the actual panel. It just thinks it's like ice. Just acts like ice. But anyway, we know it can get off with some difficulty. So my idea is, okay, let me take that out. What we're going to do is get this on the edge there. Alright, we need to bring this edge back to make it an actual edge again. So we can then put this part on, duplicate that. Right, then, now what we're going to do is get this part, going to rotate it up 90 degrees, get this part, rotate that 90 degrees, see if that can flatten out. And hopefully, right, this can then be like like a garage door kind of thing. It's going to start there, and then it will just open up, and out comes the Rover. But we'll do it kind of like a present, where the whole thing will just open up like so on. I think that's how we'll do it. With some luck. So if we copy this, put this on there like so, and this on there like that. This is going to look horrendous. I'm not so keen on this idea now. If we mirror this, radial 2, let's have a look, see how this looks. Once we open them all out, there comes the parcel. This is a horrendous idea. It really is. Why are we doing this? Why? Okay. I think we've got the Rover design down, but we need to come up with an idea for the hub. So I will see you guys next time, and thank you so much for joining. If you enjoyed, then please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.